Man, it's cold. It's 90 degrees here yesterday, and it's 54 right now. I recently did a video on my top 10 favorite bags, and I showed this DePinta drawstring. I mistakenly called it chestnut. The background is actually brown Tmoro. This is my bag of the day. It's my Florentine Chestnut Logan from Dooney & Bourke. This is my second mistake. I left this off of my favorite bags. This is one of my favorites. I just forgot about it. So I wanted to talk about Dooney & Bourke's brown Tmoro. Sue Clifton, who used to represent Dooney & Bourke on QVC, would talk about brown Tmoro. She would describe it as the darkest of browns. And throughout this video, I'll probably call it either brown Tmoro or Tmoro brown. I always forget the exact correct one. I just looked it up and it is brown Tmoro. And I think Tmoro is an Italian word for brown, but I could be wrong. This video is about my brown Tmoro pieces. So as I mentioned, this is my brown Tmoro DePinta drawstring. And I also have the matching card case. Brown Tmoro is a really beautiful color. I used to have a large Barlow in a lizard print that was also brown Tmoro, or maybe it was called espresso. I forget. I really love the color, but that style of bag doesn't work for me. Enough about that. Let's talk about my brown Tmoro bags. The next brown Tmoro bag I have is the large satchel. It was called the medium satchel when I bought it, but it's the largest one Dooney makes. And this color might look black in some lighting, but it is a rich brown, like dark chocolate. If you compare the whip stitching, which is black, to the color of the leather of the bag, you can see the contrast. It has red zipper tape, brushed gold hardware, and it's pretty spectacular. Here's a comparison. This bag is totally stuffed, so it's really heavy. Here's a comparison of chestnut to brown Tmoro. I love how Dooney did the contrasting stitching, like around the leather duck plaque, and the stitching on the front of the bag. It's really all around the bag. I have these tassel protectors on, but I'm sure you've all seen this bag before. Oh, I'll take the tassel covers off so you can get a feel for how beautiful this bag is. The bottom, it has feet, and I normally carry this bag on the crook of my arm, but it does have a shoulder strap, and there are ways that you can it's like a cross body length strap, but there are ways to shorten the shoulder strap to a shoulder bag. So that's my second brown Tmoro bag. My third and final brown Tmoro Dooney & Bourke Florentine bag is the domed buckle satchel. Another really beautiful bag. It also has the red zipper tape, the whip stitch handles, and this light contrasting stitching. You can see on the buckles how it gets its name, and the matte gold hardware. Buckling detail is different than on the satchels. The satchels are this equestrian style of buckle, where on this bag, it's an actual working buckle. You could unbuckle this, but it doesn't adjust in any way, so there's no reason to do it. It has buckles on the back, and it also has a slip pocket on the back. Here's my iPhone 13 case as an example. It fits in that back pocket, just sticks up a little. If you love the Florentine satchel silhouette, I would encourage you to try out a domed buckle satchel. There are plenty available on the secondary market or on Dooney.com. Sometimes they're on I Love Dooney. It has the look of the satchel, the equestrian vibe, but along with having this outside pocket, look at how wide the opening is, how easy it is to get in and out, how easy it is to get things in and out. By comparison, this is the large satchel, and this is, you know, it's not a problem getting things in and out of it, but this is about as wide as you can open it. The handles on the satchel are only about 4 inches, but on the domed buckle satchel, they're about 7.5 inches long. So you can fit this over your shoulder if you wanted to. I tend to carry this on the crook of my arm, like a satchel. I really love this silhouette, and the brown Tmoro is a really beautiful color. I think it sets off the matte gold hardware and the stitching really well, and this silhouette is so pretty to me. I know it's been called an old lady bag, but I'll tell you a secret. I am an old lady. I love it. So I think that's it. Thanks very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it when you like my videos. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'm an avid reader, but since, the panorama, I haven't really been able to read any new books. I think I've only read one book that I hadn't read before. I've read a lot of books in the past 2.5 to 3 years, but I've been rereading books I already read, if that makes sense. But I recently joined a book club and we're reading the classics. So I'm reading The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. I've never read it before. And I'm only this far, so send me encouraging vibes, please.